Well, first TikTok was banned in the U.S. and now it's back on.
The social media app went dark for less than a day before coming back to life. So with the legal ban still in place, what happens next? Joining us live to discuss TikTok's future is Nima Rahmani, a former federal prosecutor who's now president of the West Coast Trial Lawyers Association. And Nima, thank you so much for being with us. I think a lot of people were feeling whiplash over the weekend. I saw so many people posting, oh, I don't have TikTok anymore. And then it was back after going dark. How were they able to do this so quickly?
TikTok made a decision to go dark and then turn it back on because apparently they got assurances from President Trump that he won't enforce the ban. So the law is still in effect. I mean, Congress hasn't repealed the law or passed another law, but ultimately we know from our U.S. history from high school that Congress passes laws. The judiciary decides whether they're constitutional, and they decided it was in this case. But ultimately, it's up to the executive branch and the Department of Justice to enforce the law. And of course, we know that the president is the head of the executive branch. So if he's not going to enforce it, then there really is no ban in effect, even though the law is on the books.
So President Trump promised to sign this executive order to put a hold on the ban until a compromise could be reached. What are the legal implications and obstacles for such an order after the U.S. Supreme Court okayed the ban? Because we're getting whiplash here.
We are, and the executive order will probably direct executive agencies not to enforce the ban. And we've seen orders like this in the past. So probably the example that a lot of Californians know is marijuana. You can buy it at a dispensary in California, but it's still illegal under federal law. It's a Schedule I drug. But under the Obama administration, there was some Department of Justice guidance saying that we're not going to enforce the federal marijuana ban in states where it is legal. So we're going to have something to that effect. But I think it's going to go back to Congress because this law is still in the books, and it's not just affecting TikTok. Companies like Google and Apple, they're going to have concerns because we know that the president has gone back and forth on this issue himself. And at any moment, he could change his mind, or there could be a new administration that comes in and decides to pursue this ban and actually prosecute the offenders.
Well, I find it so interesting because in Trump's first administration, he's the one that wanted to ban the Chinese-owned app as a threat to national security. He brought this all up, the first time around. Now the CEO of TikTok, Shou Chew, at today's inauguration, they've been speaking to one another. He gave the company apparently reassurances that they could operate. So what did we see change here?
What we saw is politics. So we've been talking about the law, but the power of a lobbyist, and TikTok has some powerful lobbyists, and they were able to connect with President Trump and change his mind so much so that TikTok was considered a national security threat because the data was accessible by the Chinese government. So all of a sudden, the president has a change of heart, and the CEO of TikTok is going to be one of his guests at the inauguration. So certainly a lot can change. We've seen it with Meta as well. Zuckerberg had a very different position when Trump was running for office the first time in terms of how he was handling certain posts and censorship on Meta, which includes Facebook and Instagram. And of course, he has also donated a significant sum of money to Donald Trump to support today's inauguration.
All right, Nima, thank you so much for being with us and breaking all that down. We appreciate it.
Of course, thanks for having me as always.